we have the dining hall. There are less than half, approximately half of the tables that should be on this size of the school, because we have non-stop dining ongoing. So we have it as a learning environment at the same time. We can divide it in two. There's 84-inch screen, touch screen. We have the 55-inch Surface Hub downstairs, and we are just taking it upstairs also. So a lot of different ICT equipments around this place. Then we have information television, which tells what's ongoing in the school. Then we have pedagogical camera system. We have a screen up there and in the other hall also. We have cameras all over the building, but they are not for security. There are a lot of different apps inside it already. You can find more and more from the internet, but at the same time it's interesting because students, they can use their cell phone and program more things here if they want to. You can, for example, study history, you can study geography, you can have the map of the world here, you can check out the flags and whatever. But mathematics is easy. What was your subject?
Mathematics.
Great. Somehow remembering that. Okay, you see, if we are, do you know what is kertotaulu in English?
Multiplication.
Multiplication, yeah. It's easy to think about 2 times 3, 3 times 3, 4 times 3, and so on. But this is just a simple example for you if you have small children.
Is here? No. Okay.
Yes.
3.
Where is 3?
This one.
It's coming.
So, like this, you can imagine how students, small students, are really enjoying this. Otetaan tää pois ja mennään siihen alkuhommaan. But as I mentioned, you can create different kind of things. You see, there is the warship. It's made by the students. 120 students have made it. And at the same time, they went to see the veteran who had survived. It sank 1941. And we had a veteran, and they made a document asking questions, and they have edited a document of this, but also they have made this questionnaire about the ship. So we can create this kind of things. It motivates students to use ICT. Page 27. What happens? Teacher, I'm ready. Okay, turn the page. Okay. Very motivating. No. Sometimes you can just send these students, you can take a computer, count math with that computer, play that game. Or sometimes you can just give the reward. You can play football. Are you ready? Yes! Right. Okay. Like this. But you see, students are active. We are quite often talking about machine. We can take students to other time or to other place in the world. We can give them different tasks to observe or to do different reporting things. But main thing, if you compare to VR classes,
go boldly, whoever you...
Here you can use future skills. You can learn together. You can build up the knowledge here together. You can use future skills that we can interact at the same time. We can use our devices to write down to the cloud services. We can take pictures. We can take videos. We can have different tasks to do in there. Easy way to understand this is how we can observe different climate. We can go to the North Pole. You can have the idea how does it look like. You can hear it from the 8 loudspeakers, active loudspeakers. Or we can observe different kind of animals from very close. We can be in the middle of lion. I will take you to see the lions in a minute, no worries. And also, if you want to put emphasis on, for example, how to teach Finnish language, you could put there a landscape. Please find the words which are describing things, or write a story that tells you, write a story about this landscape. Or sometimes we can just relax. We can go to the rainforest and start to read, start to count math, whatever. Or if we want to study English, we can go to London, put the London Big Ben there. We can play. You have to ask, could you please inform where is the hotel? And you will help them to find the hotel. You are practicing the language. Next week we go to reception, and again you could inform how to act, where to go. Could I have a presidential suite? Oh yes, you have. It goes like this. Or if we want to talk about drawing, if I'm in a classroom trying to explain about the drawing, it's boring. But if I take these students here and try to explain different green, dark green, light green, they are more motivated when they are in this environment, and they will remember it because they have this nice experience in there. Or we can also think about the students, they love to use mic. Or we can, for example, take the parents in, because the highest level of professional learning community is to take parents in our learning. Your son is playing in a band, but you cannot come over because you have to work during the day. There's an event here in the school. They are playing, but you cannot come over. No worries, we have a parents' evening here. We take you out here, and you can see your son is playing there, and you can see the crowd is clapping and whistling and enjoying. You can live the same experience as your son did. Or, like we do here in Finland, sometimes we take students somewhere to the north, for example, stay overnight there for 2 or 3 days in a different kind of environment, for example in a farm or in archipelago, and they will surround us. Oh, this is dangerous. But here, for example, I could give a task to the students. Please observe, are these African or Indian elephants? And when they have the answer is they are African elephants because they have big ears. Oh. Now they can take a picture, put that to OneNote, to the cloud services, and write down, this is an African elephant because they have these big ears. What do they eat? Do they have a leader?
Plants.
Yeah. Do they have a leader there?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, this one has leader.
This one. How do they act? Watch out! Watch out! Yes. In the middle of these animals, having tasks to do, they can use their units. This is active learning. This is how the school should be. They are motivated to come over to school.
Yeah.
عشان كذا يا اخي يحبون المدرسة. يصنعون لهم اشياء حلوة يحمسون.
Oh, watch out, watch out. Next we will go to the middle of a lion. Are you ready? Are you ready to see the lion?
Yes.
Yes, yes. You trust on me, I see. You trust on me. Great. In few minutes I received your trust already. So great. Let's go to see some lions. Again, ladies, sorry about to tell you this, but there will be a very This is a very curious one.
ولا نوني.
شوف
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
كله عشان يخلوا الطلاب
Now we
متحمسين
could
للمدرسة.
again observe what do
شوف قديش
these
يتبعون عشان
what
يخلوا
do
الطلاب
these
متحمسين.
lions eat?
والعكس
Who's the
تماما
leader?
اننا خوفوهم من
How
المدرسة.
the others show that there is a leader,
الله المستعان ماجورين طلاب.
and so on. We could observe different kind of things here. Right.
اوكي
يلا يلا.
كيف هذا لو درس البيولوجي مثلا؟ والله كيف؟
امشي امشي.
الموضوع مو بس درس يعني.
درس على زوجتك ولا زوجتك مني مثلا فرصة.
How does it look like?
I like this.
هذه ما في منها ما شاء الله.
انا اقوله في كل المنابر بس امزح معه وطلع راح على طول. اوريك اذا ما ضبط برا.
تلزم لا بتعرف انه
ايوه لا بيمزح.
تلزم how much it costs system.
Approximately 50 to 60,000 euro.
هذه بتكلف من 50 ل 60 ألف يورو.
يعني 200 ألف ريال سعودي تقريبا وأكثر 220 ألف ريال سعودي كله علشان يحببوا الطلاب في المدرسة.
لا مو يحمل.
لا هذا
تجربه اصلا.
لأن الموضوع ما أعتقد فيه مواد تخدم المواد العلمية، هذه أعتقد مواد محدودة فقط.
ليش ليش ما بتخدم بيولوجي ما بتخدم؟
يعني أتكلم المواد المواد اللي ممكن.
Curious people. Curious. Sharp.
What about sciences?
What about sense?
Sciences. What sciences can be like for what sciences this can be used?
كم واحد؟
Like for example, like physics, chemistry, can benefit from this.
Of course, for example, if you want to observe any phenomenon, you can in chemistry you can show how something explodes or how things are reacting
لا أنا
with
بعرف
each
بس
other.
لأنه سلطان قال لك إنه بتخدم بس بعض المواد يعني.
But think about the phenomenon, hurricane. You know there are vehicles that are driving inside the hurricane and filming with the 360 camera. Imagine, you can be in the middle of hurricane here. You can see how it goes, and you are still safe.
Right.
Yes.
Great.
Stir.
Yeah. Or you can go to see water.
Yeah, I think there is a special village, but I don't know what's the name.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
Like this.
But here we are. Let's go to Lapland, to the northern part of Finland. Please enjoy. Snow? Not sun. It's snow. It's cold.
Cool.
شوف يا أنا كنت كذا مرة هناك درجات الحرارة ناقص 35.
I think you have to add some air, cold air there.
ناقص 40.
الحمد لله بنروح ان شاء الله ولا ناقص حتى
لا مو هنا بالجنوب، هاي بالشمال بلابلا.
I'm كمان في لابلاند.
شوف قد ايه جميل شايف؟
This is beautiful. You see, this is not 360-degree video, but we can still use it. We can still use it like this. Yeah. This is Lapland.
هذا تلفزيون 3D للخدمات التعليمية.
Siitä mennään vähän lähemmin.
شايف كيف ممكن
طبعا الصورة مختلفة عن الصورة اللي أنا أشوفها. أنا حاط نظارات 3D.
تدخلي حتى تفاصيله.
Students are trying to grab it, touch it.
But if you want to
أنا الصورة بإمكاني حتى أشوف داخل
possible like to save it and then
القلب.
search for certain thing like inside.
I didn't catch your point, sorry. Could you please ask
Like
one more?
for example the heart here.
Yeah.
If we are just interested like in certain things like inside.
Yeah, you can go inside the heart, yes.
But is it possible like to seize it and then see like
To freeze it?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Hei, mennään sitten keuhkoihin. Next, lungs. You can see how the lungs are working. Are there any smokers here?
For me, no.
No smokers?
I don't think so.
Okay, because we can describe how the lungs would look like if you would be a smoker.
Yeah.
For the students, it's really opening their eyes. You see, a simulation.
Yes, simulation. And that this means on that the other thing.
هذه مكانها.
شوف الأنفر بالناس.
هاي كلها قصبتنا.
طبعا تختلف من
عشان الواحد لما بياكل هشوف شايف
إيش بياكل؟ هذا الرئة بياكل؟ رئة دي
ما بتاكل الرئة انت
تسوقها برضو.
والله جد ما بتاكل الرئة
لا
ما وصلنا لدرجة وحوش يعني.
من جد.
رئة الفلسطيني بس اللي تاكل.
مين؟
And here we are in the end in lungs. Great, thank you. Okay, we are somehow ready with the ICT issues.
Mhm.
But I saw that you have also mathematics there. What is it?
Näytäkö on matematiikkaa? Up there, by the way, I'm just mentioning because I was talking about in the very beginning of ICT possibilities.
linear
We have a
equation.
media room up there, but imagine if we put this 360-degree world ongoing, and students are making a film there. You can film it. They would look like they would be in Saudi Arabia. Can you imagine that? Then they go up there and they will edit the film. So this is how we learn. And they can be producers or they can be TV guys and whatever. Okay, you can put the lines there and so on. Geometry and you can observe these shapes from the different angles. You can show these angles.
يعني حتى الرياضيات الجامدة حاولوا
Are we
يخلونها
in
تفاعلية
space?
قدر المستطاع.
Talking about origo and
رغم ان المادة
X.
تفاعلية يعني ما هي حماسية، لكن على الأقل
What
شيء
would be the right word for
أحيو الرياضيات
upset?
شوية.
Axel. What would it be?
Three-dimensional
Yeah.
figures.
So this is how we can describe things also here and show the basic rules what we have in math.
Yes. I think there is more need to use 3D in mathematics. I think.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah. We have the permit to use this in
ملاحظة جميلة على المدرسة دي ماخذة الأولى في العالم في الخدمات التعليمية. التقنيات التعليمية هنا المتوفرة جدا عالية ومتنوعة، تخدم مواد تعليمية كثيرة. يعني فاليوم يوم عاصف، يوم متروج فيه جدا غزيرة، مع ذلك كانوا الطلاب يلعبون وسعيدين عند الباب. منظر صراحة أتمنى تصور، بس كان الشحن مخلص. طول ما انت ماشي بالمدرسة تلاقي اشياء زي كذا. كلها تلفزيونات، كلها مواد.